Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your favorite teacher in Florida, aka Miss Crystal, aka Miss Ruth. So on today's video, I'm going to show you guys how a regular classroom teaching would be. Now on my board, we have what we call standard. Now a standard is the numerology of what you're teaching. I'm going to show you what I mean by the numerology. For example, if you see my book, these are the standards. So we have 8R 1.1, 8R 1.2. So this is the numerology. I don't know how to say that word, guys, but you're going to just bear with me. So your standard is what you're going to teach. For example, if you're teaching 8R 1.1, okay? So that is your standard, 8R 1.1. You are teaching character, setting, and plot. So your standard is characters, setting, and plot. That is your standard. Now you want to know the objective. As you teach, we need to know what is the objective of the lesson. What are the students expected to get out of the lesson? So you are going to get your objective by the end of the lesson. Okay, get your objective, your agenda, what you are mainly teaching for the day, the date, and the essential question. So if we are going to be learning 8R 1.1, this is how you introduce your lesson for the day. Assume the students are in the class and they've walked in. So how are you going to present your lesson? First off, you will begin by, good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to today's class. We are going to be learning on Florida-based standard 8R 1.1, analyze character, setting, and plot. Our objective for the day is going to be, then give the objective. Our agendas are on the board. Your agendas should be here. Now, the essential question for the day is, say the essential question so that the students can know what they are expected to go home with at the end of the lesson. The essential question kind of carries what the lesson is all about. So when the students walk in, once you introduce your board, because it's going to sit like that for, let's say, 2 or 3 days, depending on how many days you cover the standard. So that means you're not going to be erasing your board every now and then, but you are going to be erasing your agenda, okay? Because the agenda changes. What you did today might not be what you're doing tomorrow. The essential question could also change, okay? The essential question could change from now and then, depending on what you are doing for the day, okay? Now, when you've introduced the lesson, you wanna brainstorm with the learners. Ask your learners, what is it that they know about character, setting, and plot? Take them back, review the lesson. What did you guys learn in 7th grade? What is it that you know about character, setting, and plot? If anything, work with one at a time. Begin. Who are characters? Okay? What is setting? And what is plot? Okay? And then guide your students. Let them participate. Raise your hand up. And those that are raising their hands up, give them the chance. Okay? Let them also talk with their partner, like let them discuss and then come up with what characters are. If there is no one raising their hand up, Give them the chance, discuss with your buddy, that's your study buddy, discuss with them, and then raise your hand up when you are ready to tell me who characters are, or what is setting, or what is plot. Okay? So that is how you can begin your lesson. You review, you brainstorm, you let them work in partners, like engage with their partners, and then get back to you. Okay? And then carry on with your lesson depending on the books that you are using or the resources that you are using for the day. Sometimes that is how your lesson is going to be depending on what resources you are using. Okay? If you are using your Chromebook, then you are simply going to let the students know where they need to go. If you need them to go to their Google Classroom, you will talk to them and let them know that the assignment is in the Google Classroom. You will give them the login or the code that they need to access Google Classroom. Okay? So when the lesson proceeds, give the students a guided instruction. That is something that they are working on, and you are also helping them on that activity. We call that guided instruction. It's like I do, you do, and then we do. So first off, you need to guide them, let them know how they're supposed to do, and then give them that guided practice where you are working with them. Okay? Give a passage, like in our books, they have passages that are good for the guided instruction, so you work with your students. And then now when you come to the independent practice, that is where they are doing the lesson or the activity on their own. So the lesson can be structured into I do, you show them what they're supposed to do, you do, the students do, and then we all do. That is the independent practice. At the end of the lesson, you want to give your students an exit ticket, okay, to check their comprehension of the lesson. That shouldn't take more than 5 minutes, and then they go, okay? So that is roughly how your lesson in an English classroom could be. I forgot one thing though. We have what we call a bell ringer. A bell ringer is a warm-up activity for the students. So you could use a bell ringer at the start and then an exit ticket at the end. Until another time, we are going to be making more of this content. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. See you guys in our next video. Ciao.